The Success Stories event is very important for Prospera in Central Florida because it's a time where we get together with all our stakeholders, volunteers, and clients to showcase the impact that we have in the local community.
A third-party economic analysis performed by Texas-based Angelou Economics concluded that right here in Central Florida, Prospera has impacted over 19,500 jobs, marketed over $55 million in loans for Hispanic-owned small businesses, generated $44.6 million in direct state and local tax revenues, $572 million in labor income, and almost $1.7 billion in total economic output.
It's such a pleasure to be here to celebrate with so many hardworking Hispanic entrepreneurs. Prospera is very dear to my heart, not only as a board member, but also as a strong Hispanic community partner. OUC is equally proud to support Prospera. Our commitment to this organization goes far back. We've been alongside Prospera, cultivating our connection with the Hispanic community since 2010. OUC is a partner and is always working hard to serve you. In 2020, OUC committed $30 million to enhance energy efficiency programs designed to help customers use less electricity. On behalf of OUC, I look forward to continuing to work alongside all of you to build strong Hispanic-owned businesses that will benefit our community now and well into the future. Gracias y que continúe el éxito. OUC recognizes that Prospera can have an impact on the growth of small businesses. And when those businesses grow, they provide a service to the community, and they're going to be looking for a location where they could house their business. So we're hoping that they'll look to OUC as their utility provider and their business partner.
I think Prospera brings a lot of hope for the community, but also for the Hispanic entrepreneurs that want to make a difference in the community.
I am grateful that our community has a resource like Prospera that's been helping business owners for literally decades. But for the most part, we're businesses that are 10 employees or less make up the biggest portion of our workforce, and those are the type companies that Prospera is helping to get off the ground, so I am deeply appreciative of that.
We would like to thank our sponsors for supporting this event and also our organization year-round. Because of your support and your contributions, we are able to help thousands of clients at no cost.
At Florida Blue, we frequently talk about our mission of helping people and communities achieve better health. But what many do not realize is that one of the biggest influences on your health actually has nothing to do with doctors, hospitals, or lab tests. 50% of what impacts your health can be tied back to what zip codes that you live in, and the lack of support and available resources there. That's why small businesses like the ones we're recognizing today are so critically important to the health of our communities. That is why Florida Blue has been a longtime supporter of Prospera and is proud to be here today recognizing the success of these entrepreneurs. Your accomplishments and contributions are imperative to creating a more healthy, thriving, and equitable community across Central Florida. And now, let's meet two women who've immigrated from Venezuela and leveraged their previous experience to start a business here in Orlando. It's very important that we celebrate the accomplishments and successes of small businesses and entrepreneurs. We need to let them see where the fruit of their labor is being recognized. And Florida Blue is very excited to support their endeavors, to give back to the community all of their professionalism. And so we just want to be a part of celebrating and recognizing the excellence that these businesses support.
At United Way, we are very proud to sponsor the event because we see the stories, we see the change, and we see all of the amazing things that Prospera does, and we are very proud at Heart of Florida United Way to sponsor this event.
United Way is honored to be working with Prospera as we support and empower our community's diverse and talented community of Hispanic entrepreneurs who, like us, are committed to improving Central Florida. Together, we'll create lasting change. Thank you, Prospera, for everything you do in this community. It's an honor to be working alongside you.
I would like to congratulate all the Hispanic small businesses being recognized today. Through innovation, growth, and resilience, our local small businesses are coming back stronger than before. You are the backbone of our community, and we recognize your outstanding efforts to thrive and prosper. We will continue to work in tandem and collaborate with Prospera and other local organizations to cultivate and support entrepreneurship and small business development.
Yeah, today's event was extremely inspiring. To be able to have the opportunity to have entrepreneurs get on stage and recognize the level of commitment and success they had because of their partnership with Prospera was extremely motivating.
At Disney, when we stand behind Prospera and Hispanic business, we support an element of our companies and regions' growing present and a growing and pivotal piece of our futures. Prospera, you are paving the way for community prosperity and positive social change. This impact is why Disney supports Prospera as an annual platinum sponsor and with board leadership. This event in particular is not only a great way for business leaders and community leaders to have fellowship, but also to celebrate the great work that Prospera has been doing for 30 years.
Orlando Health Supplier Diversity Program represents our commitment to Central Florida's business community. We want to be your supplier diversity champion and build a strong, sustainable, and successful relationship with certified diverse suppliers as part of Orlando Health's commitment to foster inclusion and economic empowerment in our region.
We want strategies in place to put people to work because a thriving economy means access to jobs, and access to jobs means better health. I've enjoyed watching Prospera's success stories over the years and seeing the fruits of this organization's labor through the graduates of its programs. We are honored and privileged to continue to partner with Prospera, uplifting Hispanic-owned businesses and promoting sustainability.
Today's event was very inspiring. It was a great reminder of the work that Prospera is doing to help empower businesses within the Hispanic community. It was wonderful to see all of the businesses who have thrived, especially through the pandemic, that have been given resources to succeed, and I know that Prospera is a big part of that happening.
Please join me in welcoming Pablo and Jenny to the stage with a round of applause.
Wells Fargo has had a long tradition of supporting our diverse small businesses across the country and even here locally. And to be here today, celebrating the heartbeat of our local economy, our Hispanic-owned businesses, is something that we definitely are excited about, especially considering the last 2 years of navigating the pandemic. We've donated approximately $420 million in gross processing fees from the Payment Protection Program. And that fund positively impacted more than 152,000 small business owners, helping to maintain an estimated 250,000 jobs. Making sure that our local entrepreneurs have the right resources and support to complement their own perseverance, grit, and determination is what will continue to help us pull through these times together. And that's exactly why we're proud to continue to collaborate with Prospera in this very important work. And on behalf of our Wells Fargo team, we're thrilled to once again join Prospera to celebrate the excellence of our Hispanic small businesses in the Central Florida community.
There is a special group of clients who have made a generous commitment to support our mission, pay it forward, and help us serve fellow entrepreneurs who also need our assistance.
Orlando Magic have had a long-standing relationship with Prospera. We look forward to continuing to collaborate with you all in contributing to the growth and development of small businesses throughout Central Florida. Let's give a round of applause to Luis and Nancy as they join us on stage.
The role of the administrative team has increased exponentially in recent years. After serving Florida, from its Central Florida, South Florida, and West Coast of Florida offices for 25 years, Prospera in the last 5 years has established offices in Charlotte and Raleigh, North Carolina, and in Atlanta, Georgia. Furthermore, we're now delivering year-round services in Palm Beach County and the Jacksonville metro area.
One central administrative office has allowed our program model to remain cost-effective and with low overhead. We're very grateful to each of you for your support of our mission, for investing in developing Hispanic-owned businesses, for helping us serve to strengthen our community.
Well, today's event was important because after 2 years of having virtual events, it's a great opportunity for us to come face-to-face and share with our stakeholders in Central Florida the work that we've been doing, the clients that we've been serving, and some of those great stories of success that we shared with about our clients. And it was also an excellent opportunity to share with them how we've expanded into new territories like Jacksonville, a community that is vibrant, is growing, and a lot of Hispanic business owners need our support. So sharing that exciting news with our stakeholders was a great success for the program.
That entrepreneurship is incredibly invaluable, not just to the individuals, but to the communities in which they live. Entrepreneurs really drive progress in our communities and in our societies. We looked at demographic and data on entrepreneurs over the last 30 years, since about the time Prospera got started. And there's a number of findings in there, but I just want to highlight two that really credit to the founders of Prospera and the folks who originated this organization almost 30 years ago, is that you'll see the share of new entrepreneurs who are Latino and those that are immigrants have almost doubled their rate since the days Prospera opened their door. And what we know is this notion of entrepreneurial ecosystems, which you heard mentioned a couple times, is really a new emerging approach in economic and community development. And we heard from many of our elected officials and leaders on stage tonight the importance of building a strong entrepreneurial ecosystem. Many communities have the resources they need to support entrepreneurs. Oftentimes they're siloed, they're disconnected. So we need ecosystem builders, which are human beings, leaders, who work to connect together those resources and to create that collaborative culture that helps the entrepreneurs find what they need as soon as they need it. Not one organization or individual can help all entrepreneurs, so we need to work together. So it takes all of us working together. What's been demonstrated on the stage today, on behalf of the Kauffman Foundation, I want to thank you all for your important work that you do to support Hispanic entrepreneurs, and I encourage you to do even more. Thank you very much.
For Plaza del Sol, it's a great honor to support the Prospera Success Stories event. We are a small business in Kissimmee that supports small entrepreneurs, and we've seen firsthand the great results that Prospera's support has with our tenants. So it is a great pleasure to continue to give back to the community and see small businesses continue to grow.
For over 200 years, Bank of America has been meeting the needs of business communities, and we are proud to be the bank of choice for 12.7 million individuals, of which 1 million are business owners. Bank of America has been a long-term investor in Prospera's mission, and we are proud to be your partner. And now let's recognize our fifth 2022 Success Stories honoree. Lilianis could not join us today as she had a baby. The future of Prospera. Let's welcome her husband, Edgar Cruz, to the stage as he accepts the award on her behalf. The experience today, I feel very privileged to be part of this community, the Hispanic Latino community. It provides hope, dreams, and accomplishments. I am honored to be here today.
Thank you, and we hope we can count on your support for many years to come.